So last 30 days of the shoot 'em up category, there's Archer or two doing around 10 million IPs. So this is much more. That's added on top of it. Then we have Mech Assemble, Zombie Swarm, which is nearly 4 million. Again, add the revenue on top of it. Then we have Zombie Waves, which is like a stable game here. Then we have Survivor.io.
It's 4 a.m. and we're rolling the dice. Matei drops knowledge made of golden eyes. Felix with ads making those coins rise. Jack up designs, worlds chasing the sky. We're the 2.5 gamers, the midnight crew. Talking UA adverts and game design too. Matei, Felix, Shaka bringing the insight. We're rocking those vibes till the early daylight. Matei, UA, master eyes on the prize. Tracking data through the cyberspace skies. Felix stacks dollars like a wizard in disguise. Jacob's crafted realms lift us to the highs. 2.5 gamers talking smack. Slow hockey stick, got your back. Ads are beautiful, they light the way. Click it fast, don't delay.
Assemble. Yes, it is Mech Assemble. But there's also the Zombie Swarm kind of tagline as well. Hello, I didn't see you there.
Didn't see you there.
I see you there. Welcome to another amazing episode. It's not a special episode, Felix, because everything is special these days. So we need to kind of find out if it's special or extra special or amazing or just regular.
Fantastic. That's what I always say.
Okay, it is fantastic episode.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic. What's up with the Avengers and all the Marvel stuff? Fun.
It was in cinema finally after 3 months today.
Oh yeah. Nobody. You know what? Nobody cares because what everybody cares about is another episode of 2.5 Gamers, so everybody can stay 2.5 steps ahead of the gaming industry. My name is Matej Lančarič.
I'm Felix Broberg.
And I'm Jakub Remiar.
And
we
are
your
host.
Yeah.
That's called like Berlin lag.
It's a Berlin lag right there.
Tagline.
Yeah, it's a Berlin lag.
Nah, it's fine. We're talking about Mech Assemble. Zombie Swarm is Survivor.io, but with mechs.
Shoot them up. Shoot them up is the category name.
And
Shoot
a lot better designed. It looks so good.
Yeah, we can say a lot better when it's actually earning way more money than Survivor.io.
Yeah. Okay, gameplay first.
I mean, with that octopus right there, of course.
I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah. Yeah, so this game, actually, it was in my crosshairs for quite some time. Because
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm actually working on one client game that's shoot them up. This market is pretty brutal, to be honest, because hobby is kind of steamrolling everyone.
Can you speak way less entertained and happy, and you're like very close to death, or is it? I'm having a client.
He went to the cinema today, and he's lost hope in living.
Yeah, I mean, what happened to you?
You okay, Jakub?
Cheer the fuck up.
You need a little hug, bug.
That's what happens when you see Fantastic Four.
Oh, come on.
You lose all hope in Marvel. It was okay. Like, it could be better. Anyway, so this is the game that's been puzzling me in a way that how the fuck up these guys made it here, because I think it's a very brutal category. I've seen games, and even hobby games are not. Yeah, I've seen what you two wouldn't believe, but hobby games themselves aren't scaling up. Like, all the hobby games are basically going from their global launch month just downhill from there. So
because they abandon ads. These guys have great ad placements. Hobby doesn't.
Let's see.
Completely harms you on UA. I hope Matti will
Easy
talk
as
about
that,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. My guess it is another Chinese company, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, of course it is. So there we go. Anyway,
downloads are not going that much up these days.
Oh, it's just they're squeezing money so much from the users. Keep in mind, it's like heavily, what was it, 35% US revenue the last time I saw. I will check when we'll get there. Anyway, let's play the game. So it's the typical shoot 'em up, which, by the way, the thing
Say
is,
one more time, shoot them up. I will shoot them up in your fucking face.
it's very unoptimized. I don't know why it keeps crashing on my emulator, but yeah, it keeps crashing all the time.
Shoot 'em up.
It's literally how it's called. I'll show you later. I didn't invent this.
Only if I knew this is gonna be so much fun.
Anyway, so we have this giant mech. Actually, in the first chapter, you get this giant mech, and then you get this shitty
But you should get a giant
fighting
mech
mech.
book.
It's a
so
great
you're-
onboarding because you see what it works like later on in the gameplay,
Yeah,
right?
it's
So it's like
typical Asian
really good.
onboarding. Like you have everything, and then you lose everything. That's the typical Asian onboarding. So you have your mech. It basically works like Survivor IO. So you slowly go kill enemies, collect these crystals, you upgrade your abilities, and then eventually, as with every hobby game, you end up as a mixer, which means everything is coming to you and you're killing everything in these giant waves of enemies, which again, as I said, looks like a Blender style scenario.
Do you know what mech means in French?
What?
Like
Web
bro.
shop?
It's like bro. But yeah, sure, it can mean web shop.
web shop. Did anyone say web shop? I mean, guys, this episode is brought to you by our dear sponsors. Who else than FastSpring? Because if you need web shop, that's you should definitely call FastSpring because they have delivered the D2C at scale for over 20 years and power top mobile publishers around the world. So no drama D2C partner with real world experience at scale. FastSpring is a partner you can trust with your players. So quickly launch a new web store. Replace an existing D2C vendor at fastspring.gg. Thank you, Jakub, for bringing this up.
Only way to
It's
get rid of
amazing.
ambush ads is to ambush them.
It's really good. Thank you very much. So fastspring.
Anyway, yeah, so we're continuing here. You see that we have our typical kind of a scenario where there's more monsters, more crystals, more upgrades, yada, yada, yada. The important part is that the skill randomizer is actually taken from games like Bang Bang Survivor or the Doodle Magic Lizard Slime thing. I always forgot the name. Because you see here
Doodle
on
Magic.
Wait. Before you get into that, can we also say that this game looks so good?
because
Like
it's 3D.
it looks great. Yeah.
I don't know about that much.
I mean, it's
I know, Felix, by your standards, like maybe this
everything
looks great.
3D looks great.
Yeah,
I mean, it's okay.
Right. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It needs to be 3D because it's mech themed. You couldn't properly communicate the size of the mechs without 3D and without being able to kind of showcase them. So probably that's the idea.
Every
Here.
time you say Mac, I imagine MacBook on your desk because of your broken PC.
For sure. By the way, my PC is fixed today. Came
Great.
from this.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, need to
Did-
reinstall Windows
Did you
again.
just get some parts
So
from
much
MacBook?
drama.
Yeah, just new motherboard. Anyway, so you see the skills on the right here, and you remember where we saw this? We saw this with, again, Bang Bang Survivor and Doodle Magic, where the skills are limited by 8 upgrades, and they have kind of varying functionalities. So you slowly upgrade pretty much qualitative upgrades instead of just increasing stats and quantity of damage. Like, for instance, here you see bounce after hitting an enemy, which is a quality, not just like plus 100% damage and stuff like that. So they're using the skill randomizer setup from Bang Bang Survivor. Then the other very important thing here is that this is a consistent one big wave. Like you have this progress here on percentages and stuff like that. Some of the games used to cut these down to have a little bit of breather between the waves. Not here. This is just one big consistent wave, and that's it. They also have this mechanic that Archero does lately, where the skills that are rolled sometimes lows like the legendary one or like the rarer one. Like you see the veranda, I was just clicking there. So that's there. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Like you kill hordes of enemies and
Zombies.
hordes of zombies. Yeah, like here, for instance, and you
you
hope
need.
that you can kill them. The skills and everything are, I think, like pretty interesting. As I said, it's much more closer to something like Bang Bang Survivor Doodle Magic than to Survivor IO regarding the combat style. But other than that, yeah, it's just it. They also have these interesting ad placements where you can actually buy boosters on the fly with ads. So if I
Yeah,
would click
try.
here,
Click. Get the powerful magnet. I hope it
yeah,
dies. Zombie waves?
oh, most probably. I
Or
don't think
Hulk
so.
waves.
Hulk waves. I don't know what's this. This is interesting because I think I haven't seen this one yet where the power-ups are always just power-ups lying on the ground or in the boxes randomly given to the player. Here you can actually specifically request them by watching an ad, which is a nice kind of a touch here.
Yeah, let's see.
Felix will add it to his decimals there. So what was this one?
Collect weapons.
Last Hero
Last
Shooter
Hero.
versus Horde.
mean,
Never heard of it.
How many
Eat
more?
Beanie
It's Finnish company.
No, it's not Oi.
Oi.
Oi
Mm.
is Finnish
Company's
company,
Oi.
not O.
Yeah, that's not Finnish company, man.
Ah, yes, OY. OY.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we get rid out of this one. Okay, so we get our magnet.
Hello.
There we
And then
go.
you get all the little boosters or gems or whatever it is they drop.
Yeah, so stuff like that, and so on and so forth. And yeah, you win the stuff. Like we can skip this. Don't really need to continue
Well,
this.
Double
Ad
rewards.
placement, double the rewards, of course, at the
5
end.
times a day.
5 times a day, especially level up rewards. Like these typical things, like this is pretty much very similar to something like Survivor IO. But the interesting part is there's this like giant boss kind of a saga point here where it actually wants to give you a doomsday tank, which is great
of course.
because I definitely want to get rid of my shitty spider mech and like get like a new one because there. By the way, there's mech waifus. Of course,
Of course.
we need to get those
I
because
saw them.
there's like
I saw them in creatives.
yeah of course. So there's like Apocalypse Witch, Goddess of Victory, Ironheart. What we have here? Like some typical Gundam stuff, and then some machines.
Yes,
The Fire Dragon, whatever
Yeah.
Scorpion. This looks like from Power Rangers.
Yeah, I mean, sure. This as well, by the way.
Yeah, of course. This one
Yeah.
is basically blue Megazord. Anyway, the interesting part.
Finally. 12 minutes in, the interesting part.
Yeah, so their inventory, even though I haven't unlocked it fully, I'm guessing it would be just like because they have drones, they have enhancement supports, like all these layers probably. But the most important part is these two, the parts and do
Eat yourself.
it yourself. I don't know what this means.
Yeah.
So if I click here, I have 4 weapon slots and 10 accessory slots. But the interesting part, and this is just like a visual twist here, you can actually drag these things along the mech and put them wherever you want. So this caught me a little bit by surprise because I've never seen something like this, especially for these weapons. And it doesn't even look like it's just like visual. It seems like it's functional because you can even change their size and actually you can change their angle, which I'm guessing that if I do it like this, it will be actually firing backwards. So this is quite an interesting twist. And you can do it with all of the weapons actually. So yeah, this is like surprisingly customizable. Like
That's
I don't
why
know
it's
what,
called do it yourself.
yeah. So and same goes for accessories like these, whatever. It's just additional
Can you just
stat
point
boosters.
all the guns to the ground and then test it?
Yeah, let's run one all to the ground. Yeah.
All to the ground? I don't think so. You can put them into the
What do
ground.
I mean?
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah, you can.
My guessing it will be just firing this way. Maybe let's put all of them backward.
Where's the fun? Where's the fun with backwards? Just put it onto the ground. Just fine.
Okay,
Don't be so backwards.
I'll put them onto the ground. So angle 25. It's the other way, 75, because it's on the other side of the mech.
Yeah.
But this is quite interesting kind of a gimmick. I'm hoping this will actually work. Okay, we need to move this one different area.
Yeah, put it on your face.
Not this one, drill.
In the face.
In the face.
Yeah, we put that in. No, this one. Which? See, this is the autogun that I can move that one. It's not the auxiliary one.
Well, let's go. Come on, launch it.
It will look like Christmas tree.
That's better.
I think it looks better.
Yeah. Way more fun.
Let's see. My guess is it will shoot sideways.
No, it can't. You said it changes
I
functionality.
can't imagine how fun it has to be when you actually have the mech waifu and you're putting stuff on her.
Oh, look, it aims down, but it still shoots.
No, it goes sideways, as I said. It goes sideways.
I'm a bit disappointed if I'm going to be honest.
Actually, as I thought, because the rotation of the mech is auto controlled, so you don't control that. But the relative position, see, like the laser, it's exactly like you designed it. So just shoot sideways. Can't shoot on the ground.
Why?
Doesn't make sense.
Where's the
it needs to be idiot proof.
But then don't design it in a way when I can angle it like just point it to the ground.
But that's the problem with customization. If you want to give people a lot of possibilities, they will do shitty stuff. So you need to save their ass.
Exactly.
And prevent idiot-proof design. Anyway, some other stable features such as patrol rewards, which is the idle mechanic that you can get for extra energy, which seems to not even have a limit, which is very interesting because I can just keep clicking here and level up.
Yeah.
And we just keep clicking and keep leveling up.
It was like free, limit of 3 times quick search.
It's always a 3 times limit, not here. So that's quite interesting. Then we have our typical gacha, which is the usual stuff where there's actually pretty big PT. Usually the PT is like 50 rolls. Here it's 200 rolls to get S meteor cannon. Yeah, it's like pretty expensive. So we'll see. That's why maybe the game is making so much money. And it's very stingy, by the way.
Yeah.
So that's their one net placement for soft currency. And it's scaling up. That's the most important part. It's scaling up. Everybody else, which we covered, take notice. This is how you do soft currency ad placement. The weapons themselves are then upgraded through typical shard gacha. Yeah, nothing really to it. So let's say this one, we can upgrade it for some other whatever shards this is, and then add them to the mech. Quite interesting stuff here, actually. What's this? Electromagnetic coil. I can't imagine these weapons work on this thing. Yeah, then there's this tent mechanic, which I don't know what does because it's like too far away to get. And this is definitely an alliance or guild mechanic. I'm sure of that. A lot of offers. You can pretty much see that the UI is the typical engagement on the right, monetization on the left. So that's there. All of the typical offers, battle passes, and whatnot, monthly pass. This is, I think, taken 101 from like Hubby's pipeline template. Yeah, first top up. Yeah, this is the typical Chinese thing that all these game has.
7 challenge,
7-day onboarding kind of quest where you get like a legendary part if you work your ass off.
But it's like super grinding.
Devil Child, Lucky Pack, whatever this is, of course, limited.
Whoever that is.
Well, yeah.
Waifu thing. Yeah. I really like how they, like, we're going to be mech, but you're going to have waifus anyway. Because why not?
Why not? Exactly.
So
who is the police for having not having waifu?
The feature police.
Exactly.
So that's good. And then, like as I said, engagement stuff, nothing really to it. So that's good. But yeah, the gameplay itself is very enticing because, as I said, you can fully customize it. The weapons behave very differently between each other, so it changes the whole kind of principle how, let's say, how you control the range of, I don't know, like lasers go very far, flamethrower you need to get very close, so on and so forth. So yeah, like very, very solid combat system. Like I think they did
So
whatever they
solid,
did.
almost destroyed the Felix mic.
Mike.
Yeah. Then we have some more ad placements for stamina. So that's
But you
there.
never really run out of stamina. Like, it's quite hard to run out of stamina.
You don't, but you don't even want the player to run out of stamina, to be honest, because stamina doesn't give them anything. Stamina just gives you more of their engagement, basically. So
Sure,
that's
but
there.
then shouldn't you, or don't you want to
Man,
split
if you hit,
session into
if,
more
yeah,
shorter ones?
you want to, but eventually you hit the cap on like power progression level. Like the scenario on, I don't know, here for instance, the monsters get just too strong, and what you need to do is wait for the next day, because the next day you get the influx of resources from your next economy day budget. So you get the daily rewards, the idle rewards, or whatever rewards, which kind of bumps you up in power, and you just move on. So that's the way to do it. So this is a little bit of an old kind of paradigm of like just limit the sessioning by energy. This is not really standard in these days kind of sessioning systems. Okay.
Sure. Thank you very
guess-
much for Mr. Game Designer for explanation.
Let's see the numbers, because it's really big
Going
numbers.
there. So active users, something like 110K.
That's so big,
Not
I
very
almost fainted.
Yeah. So
Not very big.
Not very big at all. Actually, is even the US in the top? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It is. Second
it's
place.
Japan, like
First or second place, doesn't matter.
yeah.
Well,
Okay. Almost not that big, because it's what, like 10, 12K a day. But the interesting part, and this is definitely very interesting, is the revenue. So revenue is jumping to something like 100K just last week.
Yeah,
A
look
day?
at the Taiwan there.
Yeah, it's like this very interesting mix of US taking 38%, and then we have some very heavy monetizing countries such as Japan, South Korea, Taiwan. Like these guys are basically crazy LTVs. And then you have still tier 1 countries that are into the mix, such as Germany, UK, Canada, France. Like it's pretty much like this works in the West plus in Asia, which is very interesting.
let's see if it scales. It's too early to say.
20% Japan. That's
yes,
very
that's
rare.
That's rare. And I guess that's because of the mech.
The mech, yeah,
the
because
mech team.
keep in mind, Gundam and all that thing, like it's very popular in Japan.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. That this might help with the Asian kind of players. I don't think that helps with US that much.
No, like US
I'm
mechs
kind
are
of
also
I have
keep
mixed
in mind-
feelings about this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
About-
like, I'm not sure if it helps or it doesn't, or it's just like somewhere in the middle.
If mechs team,
Yes, because how many mechs games did we have? Not that many.
but
War
it
robots,
doesn't even need
and
to
that's
be.
pretty much it.
Oh, my War robots born like
War
Eastern
robots,
Europe.
well, but then there was another one from what, like Playtika or not Playtika?
But to be honest, like
Clarium.
this is much more close if I look at this to something like Transformers or Power Rangers, which is very popular IP in the US.
Yeah, man, I'm still not convinced that much. It's not called Power Rangers Assemble.
Then Optimus Prime Assemble,
Yeah, or Transformers Assemble.
or Mecha Waifus Assemble.
Exactly. Yeah, just go to the
Do you
store.
think the
like,
revenue's
doesn't even
going to
look
tank,
like-
or what?
I don't think it's gonna tank, but I think this is very expensive in terms of the CPIs.
You mean if it's profitable?
I'm not saying if it's
No.
not profitable. It's just I'm kind of trying to figure out if this theme as it is helps with like the UA
I'm
or
just
not?
amazed that this worked because this category is like a giant red ocean.
What category? You mean shoot them up?
Yes.
Pew 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 pew.
So let's
On
look at the
the- on the-
category. So last 30 days of the shoot them up category, there's
Come up in
Archero
your
2
ass.
doing around 10 million IPs. So this is much more ads added on top of it. Then we have Mech Assemble, Zombie Swarm,
Yeah.
which is nearly 4 million, again, ad revenue on top of it. Then we have Zombie Waves,
Yeah.
which is like a stable game here. Then we have Survivor.io, which again, it's on decline, as every other hobby game is on decline. Then we have
There was something.
this one. If I understand correctly, this is
Billy.
my old friends from Azure Lane.
Really?
Yeah,
Why is it
this
called
is
Billy or something? Just
this is just the Chinese version. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
Azure
oh, yeah,
Lane.
sure. Okay.
So
Nice.
this is Azure Lane right there, which is doing what? I think it's doing a lot. So this is basically the World War battleships waifus doing consistently like what, 5 million, depending on the gacha
I
day.
can see
Basically,
the decline there, Mister.
it's
Consistently.
decline. But
mean,
it's like this is
still-
an 8-year-old game.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah,
Come
sure.
on.
650.
Yeah, and then it's mainly driven by Japan, if I
Yeah.
understand correctly, because last time I was in Akihabara, the whole thing was plastered with billboards of this game. Yeah, of course, 52%. There we
Well,
go.
of course, it's not 95% of Japan, right?
US right there
yeah,
in top
yeah,
3.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah,
But
China.
they didn't rent the battleship Iowa for their first year anniversary for nothing.
Well, let's get
You
back.
can do that.
Let's get back to Mech Assemble, please.
And then we have Rangodes, which for fuck's sake hasn't still been tagged as X, which is Ebony's game.
I mean, come on. It's like the tower defense all over
Sure,
again.
tower
Yeah,
defense
yeah.
between the gates. Then we have what? I don't even know what this is. Again, some Asian game.
It's basically Habby's category.
Yeah, this is. Oh no, this is also OneSoft's category.
OneSoft's
to be honest,
category
because
as well,
if
yeah.
you go to downloads, most of the shoot 'em up games, as you categorize them, are these like Galaxy Invaders,
these are
whatever.
The OneSoft
Yeah.
game.
Like
we
first 3
didn't
games
talk
are
about.
basically all OneSoft. And we talk about that.
Well, it's very briefly. Not.
Yeah. I'm wondering where's our friends from Germany.
So there, it's Hordes vs. Heroes. It was there.
Heroes versus
Yeah.
Hordes.
Heroes
Yeah.
versus
13. Okay, how
Heroes
they're
versus
doing.
Hordes still.
What like nice icon. Oh wow.
Oh.
This is their icon?
Nice.
Last Airbender? Really?
Why not?
What are you going to do? Call the app police?
I guess they have some IP collaboration. They must have. Hopefully.
Why? Hopefully.
Yeah, they're in decline. But this was like what heavy at base, no? 50-50.
No,
No,
not at all.
okay.
Wasn't no.
It's like
I don't
20,
think so.
30% ads for that
Yeah.
one.
Okay, so yeah.
But
not
basically,
a good
Mech
time.
Assemble is kind of the same, right? Like, I
Yeah,
estimate about 7
Heavy-
infthou per
heavy
DAU
IP
because
base.
it's capped on 5, right? After the runs, right? Which means that since it's very small DAU, in the last 30 days, it's 116K on average, right? That only means that this game is only earning about 14K per day in ads, which is around 13 to 15% of the total revenue. Because
Okay,
it's just
rounded
losing
up
so
something
much
like
revenue in IAP.
170K a day.
Round about that.
That's quite close. If it continues this way, they're gonna catch up to Archero then.
I mean, if they continue,
If they
If they continue.
it's a
mean-
big if.
The problem is that scale. Like this kind
Exactly.
of bothers me a little bit. Like I would expect for their downloads to be kind of more explosive, but this is what like 10K downloads a day. Like I don't know.
Can you
This-
hover
this-
around like the middle finger there, the middle
Yeah.
spike? Yeah.
Very good description.
Countries change. What
Yeah, no,
does this mean?
there was a
Icon change.
iOS featuring for sure
Okay.
when they
But,
added
like,
they added new
that-
countries.
That's not US traffic. That's South Korea.
Yeah,
Which helps them a lot, but it's 10%
Doesn't
of their
matter.
revenue.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
How is
I don't know.
the
Maybe just the mech team is kind of keeping them alive. Honestly, like there's like 20 different clones of Survivor IO being released every single month, and none of them makes it into the chart. This one makes it like in 1 year. Amazing.
Yeah, but I don't think it's the mech, but
Mech team.
yeah, mech team is just what you mentioned with the combat and the offers and all of the fun around it.
Yeah,
the
like
monetization rather than just
it's definitely
anything else.
iteration. It's not just straight on copy.
Yeah,
That's for sure. But still, I'm kind of puzzled a little bit that why Hobby didn't do this, or like maybe they did. They have Archera too, but it's not
I mean,
Survivor IO.
they did it with Survivor IO. I mean, they the first who did it.
Yeah.
I know.
10 times better. 10 times better.
But
Why
this is the puzzling part. Like just to show you, like literally none of the Hobby games scale. They just go downward, like all of them. It's like
I
I
mean,
know
the
that.
half-life of the games are just a bit shorter.
See, like every single game just launches, like spikes to the top, and then just goes down. And that's it.
But
Yeah, every.
lately.
No, not lately. Every single game, man. Like
It's
every
hard to stay
single
on
game.
top of.
Like none of their games was able to break through their launch month. That's it.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
So like, see, if I draw a line here, the company revenue is actually growing
It's
up.
growing. Yeah, it's growing.
Yeah.
The
It's
company
just
revenue is
that
growing.
they need to kind of keep throwing the games on the market before they die. That's the only thing. Like they had their best.
Let's go back to Mech Assemble. I have a feeling that Mache is gonna poo-poo a lot on their UA.
Why?
Really, I think
I
their
just have
UI
a
is pretty
feeling. I
good.
just have a feeling. I don't know. 12,000 downloads a day. I don't know.
Do you know how expensive they are?
I don't know,
Think
but
so,
maybe
I
they
think
should
so.
be using a UA funding partner to make it cheaper.
Oh, this was all about.
That's what I wanted to do. That's where I wanted to go, but not the UA funding, but I wanted to go into the PVX Lambda thing because if you need the ROAS benchmarks or any types of benchmarks, the PVX Lambda is a game changer because, as we just discussed, UA data can feel like a black box. You plug it into your MMP, the PVX Lambda, and then within an hour you can get clean ROAS benchmarks, retention insights, and forecast of whether you are ready for funding. Because I think these guys have a lot of money for this type of game, and they should have. If you don't, call PVX Partners because they can help you with the marketing money without any dilution. Anyway, for the PVX Lambda, go to pvxpartners.com/lambda and get your growth insights, ROAS benchmarks, and it's 100% free. They run quite a lot of networks, but the biggest network for them, since they are from China, and you are my best UA second best and third best managers on the podcast. If gaming company is big or is coming from China, which network they're using the most?
TikTok.
Oh,
Angle?
no. You don't listen.
Plebin.
No.
No, that probably was the obvious kind of wrong choice.
Well, just think about it. I will show you afterwards. I mean, I can't tell anything else besides
Facebook.
No.
Facebook because of the kickback.
No.
You can't just
It's you can
secret kickback. Yeah.
secret kickback. You can kickback that nobody knows but everybody knows about. No, it's actually Google. Every time it's Google and then Facebook for some reason. I'm not sure why. Anyway, so I just went to Facebook actually just to watch all of the different creatives. And
wait a second, what's the connection if Google's not even allowed in China? Like, why is that?
I mean, every time
it's just a pattern, yeah.
There's a pattern. Every time we talk about the gaming company coming from China, and we also talked about one recently, also biggest network, Google.
So they're starved because they cannot spend on Google in their home country, so they do it in the West.
That's your assumption.
That's not really how it works, but okay.
Yeah, I don't think so, but that's fine. Yeah, whatever. See, we have. I mean,
this is Hotline Miami.
Kind of. Well,
this is Hotline Miami, not kind of. This is basically it. Like Hotline Miami turned Survivor.io.
It's fine. I wanted to say that they are not using that much of their own kind of style, but a few different things. You know what is this?
What the fuck was that?
What was
You
that?
don't know? This is Skibidi
No.
toilet.
Yeah, okay.
So this is Skibidi toilet, which is turned into.
Screaming toilet kicked
Yes.
into barracks.
We are too
exploding.
old for this trend, my friends.
Yeah,
We are too
okay.
old for
But I know
Skibidi
what's
toilet.
Italian brain rot. At least I know that. Yeah, see?
I know just why the combination of Italian brain rot, like what?
Again, a trend. I've seen it in the creatives all over the place. You'll see.
Sure. So that was kind of surprising, and you see, like it's basically Survivor.io, all of it, just with mechs.
Yeah.
That's a pirate mech?
I mean, yeah,
Okay, now it makes sense.
yeah, but you see, do it yourself. Hordes of zombies, all of it. It's just again, like even Survivor.io, and
Man, the do-it-yourself like feature, it's like amazing. I'm guessing just because of that, like this feels 3 times better when you equip stuff.
sure. I mean, why?
What is this a combination of?
Did the guy just shred the
What?
bomb?
Yes, shred the bomb. Look, so as you know, Jakub knows, and I know the Survivor.io creatives. It's not as cheap as everybody thinks. It's actually quite expensive already.
It's very expensive category.
If you have the same game, obviously. If you use it as a fake gameplay and just misleading ads, that's a different
Pray
story.
and pray.
Yeah, that's a different story. But here it's not very effective anymore. So that's why I said, like, it's all of these different creatives. And this is completely
But
like
that's my
Archero.
question. They don't have that many downloads.
Exactly, because it's expensive as fuck. So
How
that's why I'm
expensive? Like $20, $30 eCPMs in the States?
Plus,
even more.
plus, man.
Wow.
We had a very low, and this, I mean, we had the lower scale for a similar game, and it was like $20 CPI with using the game.
And that was long ago, right?
That was last year. Last year, November. And then I started using all the AI stuff, and
that was before Archero 2.
That was before Archero 2, even, yeah. And then I started using AI stuff and hooks and whatever else. Suddenly it was $8. But it wasn't scale of like 10,000 people. So this is 30 plus 100 for sure.
Hence the 12,000 downloads a day.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I mean. Because this is, I mean, it's dark, really. I mean, there, and this. Oh my god, look! This looks like a tower. It's also quite niche, very hardcore.
But it's sci-fi. Sci-fi, which is the worst setting.
Yeah. Here, I mean, it's like,
and maybe zombies mitigate it a little bit.
You can you really kind of see the zombies here? Here,
yeah.
okay, fine. It's like Hulk zombies. I mean, this absolutely works in the East. I'm pretty sure, like all these numbers flying here, there, like everything. Oh my god, like
This is basically Gundam.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. This looks like an AI.
Yeah, this is definitely AI.
For sure.
Yeah. Now you know.
There we go. Typical AI creative concept.
Yeah. It feels like Nevermore all over again.
Yeah.
All of this. So I mean, they're
this
trying.
Is literally Kling or something.
Yeah, they're trying and they're doing a lot of different things, obviously, but I'm not sure this is enough.
So the expectations is what? Extinction through Stegosaur?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it
might. This is the peak that we're seeing right now.
I think so, because we are all
the
obviously
curse
talking
of the
about.
podcast.
Yeah. We're obviously talking about it. I don't see this going above like 50K per day revenue.
Yeah, Archero's 220 and it's still in decline.
Yeah. So most probably no. Maybe if they do creatives like this, it could work way better. There you go. The AI stuff.
Mecha waifus. There we go.
Mecha waifus, yeah. With the AI hook, I can see that work. Also way more. Yeah, this is what you need. Like way more
Enemies.
hordes of zombies and enemies, yeah, and all the like crazy number game. But the thing is, like, they have 580 pages of creatives. It's insane. It's literally insane.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a 4X game as well. Like, if
I mean,
looking
yeah,
at these
based
creatives,
on these
you have
creatives,
no
yeah,
idea.
definitely.
That's
Easily.
why there's rank goddesses there.
Well, you mean in the shoot 'em up category?
Yes.
Because I mean, they are not afraid at all to use any of these
Yeah, this looks like
different creatives,
4X.
which is okay. I can kind of like this.
There we go.
But it's like
there's
very,
the barrels.
yeah. But that
Hello,
hook,
my dear friend.
yeah, hello, my different. But that hook was too long. It's like 15 seconds. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
too
10
long.
seconds longer than it should have been. And also this, I mean, they're trying, and you can see they're trying, but it's
Yeah,
not
it's not as
near
good
that
as
experienced
usual.
enough. They are doing interesting things. Favorite.
More AI.
Yeah, more AI.
Man, like we're gonna see so much AI next year. I can't imagine.
What do you mean next year?
Already, like right
yeah,
now,
we're in the middle of
like
2025.
a third of the creatives I see are AI creatives.
Yeah, exactly.
That's for sure. But again, exponential growth in quality. That's the important factor.
Yeah, that's true. It's already kind of happening. But the stuff you can do with VO3 is insane.
Just today I saw the new release of Van 2.2, like the new Alibaba thing. It's massive upgrade.
Yeah, but then obviously, hello.
What is going on?
what
I'm very
she's
intrigued.
doing.
And I wouldn't
TikTok
click it away.
dance. TikTok
TikTok
dance,
dance?
and then yeah.
Oh, it looks like chakras from Naruto.
That's what's
Literally,
happening.
those are like chakra signs.
Yeah, okay, my dear chakra sign.
Jakub, you're my chakra sign.
You need to watch more anime, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not, no, I don't think so.
I
Be
don't.
more
to watch
creative
more.
with your creatives.
Yeah, I need to watch more Skibidi toilet shooting zombies.
Skibidi toilet.
Yeah, it's Skibidi toilet. Amazing. Thank you very much. Okay, so a few more, and I think this is actually.
You think these guys are spending $30 ECPMs for this?
For sure. It's US revenue,
Wow.
man. And
I would
Japan
say-
is
I would say,
also
yeah,
is
even
probably
more.
even more because higher LTV per user.
Yeah. This is very, very hardcore creative, man. Like, look,
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
very 4X.
exactly, it's very forexy as well. That's why they're scaling the revenue, because I think they're getting so many whales. Also, I kind of looked at the US only kind
Do
of
we even
creative.
have like a proper mech mobile game?
Yeah, that's what I asked. Like, I don't think so. Look,
Like,
they
what's
use
there,
this.
some Transformers stuff? Or
What do you mean
looks
transfer?
there?
What?
I'm just curious, like, what's out there? Like, if I'm a mech
Look,
lover or whatever, like, I'm going for a mech game, what I would download?
I'm not sure, but you would
Mech
definitely
Assemble.
see a lot of Mech Assemble static images, AI images as well.
Oh, there we are. Countries AI.
Yeah, and this is US only. Unbelievable. Mecha vs Zombies battle game. Man, you should guys. It's shoot 'em up category. Yeah, so see, I mean, they're using so like weird kind of color palettes and all these different things, but definitely trying, and that's why I think the revenue is going up, because 140 pages only for US is good. But then if you just think about it, and why they're definitely from China, because Uploving is not the top channel. And look, what's the playable for this game? I mean, come
By the
on.
way, that icon is like, yeah, I think like Gundam from Wish, basically.
Well, I don't care that much, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just like comparing it like with the
fair.
actual
I
face.
mean, yeah, I mean,
it has those golden things, so it's definitely a play on Gundam. Yeah, there we
There
go.
you go.
Wing Zero
Yeah, Wing
Gundam.
Zero Gundam.
Thank you, IP Theft.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. See, because you have Uplavin here and only one. Okay, second playable, and it has absolutely nothing.
You can't
And
imagine how
you
this...
see, it's King Shot.
Yeah, this is King Shot.
Yeah.
So like, why the fuck you do King Shot when you have Shoot 'em Up or the Survivor IO gameplay? I mean, because you don't know, because you only just copy things and because things that work, but it works for different category and the different game. So it's like,
So
it doesn't make
you're
any
saying
sense.
that their team is basically throwing everything on the wall like spaghetti and
Yeah, and see what sticks.
figuring out what
Yeah,
sticks?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But
Isn't
like,
that the new way of doing UA though?
yeah, but you still need to have at least some kind of logic behind it. Why
I
didn't?
mean, new way of UA being copy everything.
Yeah, but why do you do like the tower defense King Shot playable? I mean, playable. It doesn't make any sense. You use all the different videos, maybe okay, get the attention, but then why you do it like playable? Like, how is this gonna help? The conversion is gonna be absolutely shit. You go play now, and then you see absolutely different game. I mean, obviously it's a different game, but still, you have free. So you have 150 pages on kind of all the channels. You have free on uploading. Sign of that, like they don't know how to do uploading that much, and even with 30% of ad revenue, they can do blended campaigns easily, which definitely
17.
helps. 17, okay, well 17, kind of okay.
What's the cutoff usually to actually scale on ad ROAS campaigns in terms of percentage ad revenue?
I think guys said like 20-30%, hopefully. Okay,
Interesting.
maybe okay,
At least. Okay. Looks like some old build.
Doesn't matter, but this is it. I mean, great, upgrade. Thank you. Hopefully, we will see something that actually moves. This is 4 months old, so I mean, it's kind of but see, you see the quality, and then you kind of
really bad.
You go and you see King Shot or like any Century games, and we actually talked about this, the Tile Survive. It was also way better playable, which was a copy of the Whiteout Survival, but still.
And then we learn in China that this is done by a team of 10.
Tops. I don't think. Yeah, it's gonna be something around that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to shit on this scaling.
I think they're doing whatever they can.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Definitely, they can. They do everything they're trying to do everything they can.
So I was really looking forward for you explaining this strategy, because it seems the explanation is literally like throwing everything on the
spray
wall.
Spray and pray.
It works for them, it seems.
I mean, in terms of revenue, but
like if what, like you find 2 or 3 creative winners this way, so what? So it works.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Because again, you have the manpower, queue 500 pages of creatives.
Yeah.
So I guess it works.
Yeah, I mean, usually we talk about Chinese developers and their ability to create shit ton of stuff very easily and very quickly. So for them, yes,
viable strategy.
Sure. But then you come to Europe and you just can't do everything like this. That's the thing. It's just impossible.
Yeah, we'll see. Definitely we'll keep this on review radar. Can't wait for this one to look at in like a few more months.
Awesome. Perfect. So all in all, interesting case, obviously, as usual. Thank you very much for listening and watching this fantastic video. And
Fantastic Four.
Join the Slack channel. Share your comments and feelings, obviously, as we always want to hear more of them, especially if they mean, that's better. So see you next time. Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.